Okay, so the last time we played, you guys had been trudging through this deep chasm that you found in far below the surface of the earth in this strange geode, this cavern that was being warped and metamorphosized into a purple crystal like uh, biome that was very unearthly, very alien to this plane. And you guys managed to wind your way further into the cavern, where you encountered a dwarf that was being forced to make items and work at the forge under the watchful eyes of a few Gothics and cultists. And you were able to save him, and he was told you that further on was the ritual site for Marlos. And you guys confronted Marlos there and found the Earth portal where Marlos was beginning to try to summon Ogremok, the Earth demigod. And when you engage Marlos, he cast a earthquake spell, which made all these huge fissures open up in the earth, causing several of you to fall. However, you were able to defeat Marlos and use Iron Fang, his magical pick, to destroy the Earth monolith, closing the Earth portal and causing the cavern to collapse. And we ended off with you guys just barely making your way out of that cavern as the rocks fell behind you and sealed the cavern behind you. So, sorry, go ahead.
That was close. Cavern falling.
Yeah, it got pretty tight there at the end.
Yeah,
We definitely jammed him up in that fissure, though. That was key.
His own fissures.
You gotta jam him up.
Jam.
So as you guys stand there and kind of recount of how close you guys it came, there are still these slight tremors that seem to be shaking through the caverns here, and we'll pick up from there.
Probably get the F out of here.
Things don't look stable. Do we have any unfinished business
Yeah.
down here?
Is there anybody that we were supposed to save that we haven't gotten to yet?
Yeah. Probably.
Well, we saved that one dwarf dude.
There
I
were
think
people up higher that were like in the jail. I don't know if they actually got out or we told them to hang tight until we got back.
we did tell them to specifically say no matter what stay no matter what happened, even earthquakes. So that could be problematic.
Does the energy is the energy subsiding? Does it feel to be being less of it? The disturbances, why we're here, the mangling of the element.
You definitely feel that there is a change in the elemental nature around you. The crystals are still embedded in the stone, but you can feel that the source of the power is cut off.
Okay, so our main quest is complete here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is stable enough for us to keep exploring.
We do like a perception or insight, is something to see if we think the rest of this cavern is going to collapse on us.
Yeah, you can make a survival check. I think would be fine, or if
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
that or perception.
place my
I guess.
hand against the rock wall. You said survival?
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Okay. And then I say, what do I think?
You think that you can't be sure? It doesn't seem like the tremors are heavy enough to cause a further cave-in, but especially because the rocks here are embedded with all these violet crystals, it's quite unsure.
I can't tell if we're safe or not. I think we should not take our chances and head to the surface.
Does it look like we can learn more by further examining the caverns about the stability, or is that sort of things are shaking and there are these purple crystals embedded?
Well, we're not here to do any geological survey. I mean,
Make a nature check, Ashbark.
Out of curiosity, could Ashbark teleport us to a tree outside of the cave, like in an
that's
instant,
smart.
if it started to collapse?
I think we have to find a tree, don't we?
He's seen a tree.
But
Yeah, but it's tree to tree portal.
It's tree to tree. I have a sapling in my backpack. Does that count?
How are you going to fit in a sapling?
yeah, we need to.
A sapling's a small, like very small amount, and my backpack's pretty
That's
sweet.
true.
I might have this. So nature check. My survival is higher. Ooh, same perception.
You think that there could probably be some worthwhile studying these crystals if you were to take a sample, but what insights that might offer you, you're not sure at this point.
I take a sample. Try to find some vein with a lot of crystals, and I try to take a sample or however.
All right. So make a. How are you going to take a sample, for instance?
Well, I'm an earth element, and so I can just decommission things around. Meaning, I'm
Are you
very
gonna, like,
strong.
Snap it off. You're gonna smash it off.
I'm gonna snap it off, but at its base. So I'm gonna try to find a sizable long crystal, and at its base, I'm going to snap it off with my element.
Okay. Make a strength check, please. And add athletics if you wish.
Ooh.
All right, so you do snap off. It doesn't come off right at the base cleanly, but it does come off a sizable, like in your normal hand, it would be like the size of a dagger.
Okay. Okay. I hold on.
Okay, so just call that a violet crystal.
Can we speed walk to the entrance to the cave, or do we need to creep?
As long as both feet are on the ground at the same time.
I can't see my feet.
Get that hip movement going.
Well, wait. I need.
Let us not tarry. I don't want to get buried under here.
Let us not forget, we left dwarves that need our help escaping on the second floor.
Let us forget about them and ensure our own survival, Tharhun.
What? Kelnozz, you jest. Of course a servant of Maraganor would never leave innocent dwarves in a crumbling cavern.
Totally.
Rudendorf. We have a dwarf with us actually here.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah. Hey, Rudendorf. Were you aware of any other dwarves in this level?
He says, I'm not. There's none down here, but I believe there's some above.
Ooh.
Indeed, we met them on our way down. We should go find them again and make our escape.
I'm sure, being crafty dwarves, they've found a way out already.
Well, we told them to get out, and they seemed pretty. I look behind me at Rudorth. Cautious. They were very cautious. I think they were waiting for us to come back and tell them it was clear.
So to answer your question, Eric, as long as you guys are retracing your steps, then you guys can go through it at a pretty quick pace and without worrying about like creeping around the map, so to speak. So you guys just let me know if you're gonna do any unexplored routes.
Was this a dead end here?
No, that's a
It
tunnel.
goes
that
underneath.
Yeah.
One of those little bastards escaped down there.
Right. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? We were kind of exhausted. I think we should probably just
let's
travel
get outta
back
here.
to the dwarves. Yeah.
If we want to come back down here, we can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, after a nice long rest.
Yeah,
Nice.
true. I think we're pretty much out of like spell slots and everything.
Maybe the loot will be taken. I have a little bit more. I have a couple of more turns.
I mean, my great sword could keep swinging, but I mean, I think we've pushed our luck quite a bit here already.
So let's just freeze here for a second. As you guys are retracing your step and kind of going back through your cavern, there is a tremor, and as the ceiling, as you feel this tremor, rocks fall from the ceiling. So I'm gonna roll a dice to choose one of you at random, including Glundorf, and that whoever is chosen needs to do a dex save. But I'll do it now. So.
I hope it's him.
Kelnozz is going to be number 1 since he's here on the left. 2, Eikooc 3, Tharhun 4, 5, 6, and who am I missing? Grage.
Bryn is up the top.
Oh, and Bryn. So.
Where are we? Oh,
We're near
Playing
the bridge.
D&D, Ryan.
I was listening the whole time. I didn't realize we had moved.
It's okay.
Oh, we were speed walking.
Okay, so Bryn's now number 4 here. Alright, 6.
Oh.
Alright, so let's go with Grage here. Grage, make a
Got him.
dexterity saving throw here.
Oh, alright, I'll take that one.
Yeah.
He's good at that.
Oh man. Plus he gets like auto succeeds and stuff.
The 60.
Doesn't he? Like where
Yeah,
you
can he, like-
take damage, you take no damage or something. and-
Is
On
there,
dex saving
is there
throw?
any addition to that? Probably, maybe no.
He's a dwarf. I feel like that should give him resistance to rocks
Roll
falling
the
on
2,
him.
Roll the 2. Okay.
Are you a strength monk
So,
or a
unfortunate-
dex monk?
Dex monk.
How
Unfortunately,
is do you only have a +2? Sorry.
No, he has
not
a plus
2. He
10.
rolled a 2.
Oh,
That was my mistake when I first said it. Okay, so as you guys are going through, these rocks fall from the ground. And let's see. So unfortunately, this doesn't account there because you're not taking half damage here. You failed the dex save, and you take 22 bludgeoning damage as these rocks fall from the ceiling, knocking you prone and are buried you.
I'm buried?
Oh, crap.
Mhm. So it is not a
Great.
huge amount of rocks. It's enough to kind of obscure you from view for a few seconds, but you can make a strength check to get yourself out if you wish.
I'll stay.
Okay.
Well, all right. We need to run over there and take him up.
Rundorf runs over and starts picking up rocks.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't
Grage,
come
can you
up.
hear us?
Digging Grage out.
Simply remove.
Can we hear him? Is he like shouting out for help, or he's just being completely silent?
Zenter
god.
Save him.
So if you guys want to lift the rocks, make strength checks, athletics checks rather. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll lift rocks.
I'm lifting rocks.
Fuck!
Sure.
I'm the weakest earth elemental ever.
Athletic.
All right. So Kelnozz, Bryn, and Tharhun rush over, start moving rocks,
We gotta save him.
quickly unburying Grage.
Is he trying to push the rocks too, or we're just like pulling him out unwillingly?
I think he's knocked out. Like
Okay.
I'm trying to talk to him, but he's just not responding. I think he's role playing being knocked out.
Gotcha.
I will pick him up and carry him on my shoulder.
Yeah, there we go. That's very heroic.
The other day, my kids asked me to play cars with them, and I got all excited. It was like, absolutely, absolutely. I laid down in the middle of the floor and was like, I'm playing the speed bump.
Got him.
Until they started throwing the cars, then you just have to play.
Can I give Grage a big slap on the ass to wake him up?
Yeah, his ass is very exposed, dangling from
Can
me.
you position it in front of me for maximum speed
yes.
and violence?
Of course. I will
Get the most
pull
cheek.
his legs towards me and also his shoulder.
Grage, wake up!
I mean, how is the environment? Are rocks still falling? Is everything shaking?
There are slight tremors as you grapple Grage. and
His
position.
cheeks are about to be shaken.
I can
He's still right out.
carry him. I'm a large elemental.
Yes,
He
let's
will-
let's hurry. This place is coming down on all of us.
Right,
There's no time to-
this back here.
Okay.
There's
Let's
no
go.
time to manhandle Grage. We'll just carry him out.
Hmm. Carry Grage on one arm as I squeeze through this.
Only I may manhandle Grage.
He is unconscious.
We just hopped. Okay, yeah, let's keep moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's keep going until the next encounter. I'm staying nice and within 30 feet of the front,
Very good.
Bryn, we're
so
moving
as
again.
not to.
Rundorth is way back there.
He's with
Well,
us in spirit.
Blue Note is
Yeah.
keeping up with you guys.
Is this crystal room looking any more dangerous than it was before? We can like safely navigate through.
You guys can safely navigate through.
Cool.
That was the only random encounter I think that you'll encounter.
I mean, maybe we're overreacting. What's
Overreacting.
No time for that, Ashbark.
Grage is possibly dead. We'll have to see.
that's not a problem.
Alright, so you guys retrace your steps, not exploring any of the other unseen passages.
Ain't nobody got time for
The
that.
unseen passages.
Oof.
But we're-
And you make it back to the foot of the stairs leading up back to the temple, the soiled temple.
Are the tremors continuing in the soiled temple?
Well, let's get there first.
Okay.
Done.
Bum bum bum.
Alright, so
Elemental.
My bear's back.
yeah. No.
Oh, my dog.
If your dog, no.
Oh.
Alright, so am I missing any tokens here? The Earth Elemental. Okay, so you guys climb up the steps As you do so, the tremors do get more and more faint. When you reach the top of the steps, you can kind of feel them because you know what to look for, but they don't feel like a very significant force up here, at least for the moment.
I don't remember where we found those prisoners. Were they on this level or were they up higher?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think they were up higher because I seem to remember there was like a little jail cell.
Yeah, I thought
they're
it was
not
like
here.
bottom right.
That was at the monastery, even further on the surface.
No,
Or
no,
very
they're
above
not
on the
here.
surface.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Should we touch base with that myth person who was like here?
Oh yeah, we killed that guy, didn't we?
Hey, your master's gone. You want to come chill with us for a
Oh
while?
yeah,
No, we wanted her to leave the.
the sexy blacksmith.
Yeah. Grage was all over that. Grage, wake up. Gotta come hit on the sexy blacksmith.
That'll get him up.
I mean, sure, license.
Where are we? In the top right? No. Where this?
Right
There we go. Yeah, here we go. I was in the wrong place.
My screen's just not
Uh,
loading.
she was here. She was in this room here.
Yeah, she was there.
Do a reload,
Two.
Ryan.
If I just hit refresh, will that
F5 probably.
Yeah. Hit Alt X X X really fast.
Alt F4.
Oh, therefore,
It's a cheat,
Goodbye.
so you roll.
Don't press that. It's in DM mode.
Yeah, you get instant 20s.
Press F10. Press F10.
press Control W.
Oh man, Scott, we never tested if you press F10 in Chivalry 2 yesterday.
Oh.
I didn't notice anybody telling anyone else to press
Ooh,
F10.
the suicide button.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Everyone always has to press it at least once before they figure out what it does.
And then you learn never to trust anyone ever again.
So at least we should inform the blacksmith that things are falling apart. That this building is losing foundation. They should join us.
All right. Well, you guys are free to go over there should you wish.
Let's go chat her up. I open up the door.
All right. So you find her there. She seems to be a little disturbed and is gathering her belongings. And she
Ooh.
turns to you and says, I see you did not lie.
Yes, we cleared the evil from this place. You're
Never
free.
She frowns and says, yes, you've murdered my employer.
Well, with every murder opens a new opportunity. And perhaps you'd like to join us. We can supply you with whichever raw materials you need, or if you need money or anything really. Maybe just a back rub.
We basically own a town as well.
Yeah. We could build you a custom forge, highest quality materials.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah. Not my best.
She nods. She seems pleased and says, "You would outfit me with whatever I need."
Yes, it would be a shame to see such a skillful worker not have all the necessary tools for her craft.
And what exactly would you be expecting from me?
Well, perhaps you could craft us some weapons or armor in exchange for anything you desire.
How could I say no?
Then it's agreed.
She reaches out her hand.
Like to shake her head?
It is agreed.
Can I shake her head?
Mm-hmm.
I give a firm handshake.
All right. She nods and says, "I will be with you." And she seems to fade into sand. You can make
Well,
an Arcana check if you wish.
That was cool. Yeah, I'll do Arcana. I'm not very good at it though.
Wait, she just turned into sand?
Yeah, bitch just left. According to Kelnozz, she just turned into sand.
Do we know
Well,
what she
I
was? don't remember.
hope she
Kelnozz.
reappears at some point.
I hope you understand what you've just done. You promised this creature that you will get her anything she desires.
Yeah, to build up her forge.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Kelnozz.
Think
What's
of all the
worst that could
powerful
happen?
and magical artifacts she could build for us.
But what if she requests something which we cannot provide?
Then we kill her. Come on.
Oh, fair.
You not been at
Yes.
this party?
Then we tie her up, interrogate her.
We never got past that step before, so I don't know what would happen after that.
Fair enough. I feel safe with the decision.
Well, do you? I mean, all right. Anyway, let's go rescue those dwarves. Now that strange business is concluded.
So Kelnozz, after you shake hands and the Tao turns into sand, you find a small ruby tucked in your palm of your hand.
Let me write that down. I assume that her body took the form of a ruby. Is there anything that I can divine just by looking
You can
at
make
this small
another
ruby?
Arcana check if you wish.
Okay. I study it very carefully. You know what? I could even pass it to Eikooc if you wanted to take a look at it.
You might as
Fuck,
well.
man,
because
I
you don't-
fucking suck.
You're like, oh, a ruby.
Where are you, Eikooc? I'm coming to you.
Eikooc is able to tell you that this is likely to be used in summoning the Tao.
Okay, cool.
Whether you're not sure the exact mechanism.
Make sure you don't mix it with your other rubies.
What type of thing is she?
It's a Tao, so it's
The Tao.
an elemental essentially.
Very well. So once we return to town, we can start building her whatever forges that she needs.
So I will just remind you guys as you leave this temple, there was that Stonemelder that you had trapped in the stone around here. So are you guys? Do you want to just head for the door, or?
Oh
Does that
yeah,
change?
like over here, right?
Yeah, he was like trapped over here in the wall.
Yeah, but he can untrap himself. Well, no.
We
Is
could
he-
go like chat him up and just tell him that we've like freed him. Like he should be able to leave if he wants to.
Wait, isn't he a bad guy?
I mean, it's all really relative.
Oh, it's funnier than it ought to be.
Wine cleaving from the other side.
Can we go just like see if
Yeah,
he's
there's no
there?
Inspiration for that one.
Ashbark, we should go like just see if he's there. Just be like, hey, it's safe. You can leave with us. We won't kill you. Promise.
I knock on the stone. Hello? Is anyone there?
You receive no answer.
Ooh. I look closer.
Is it both? Oh, you're gonna go in.
Yep.
Oh
But
yeah.
here,
Okay, there's definitely no one inside the stone.
Mm.
And if you guys, of the two of you who are there, you guys can roll survival checks or perception checks. Your choice.
How about perception?
Holy shit.
Acrobat.
You're just not on a roll today, Kelnozz.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry. Ashbark, as you emerge from the rock, knowing that this cultist was no longer there, you're able to see quite clearly that there are footprints left in the debris and rock on the ground, and it seems clear that the cultist Stonemelder here has left, gone somewhere.
oh, Kelnozz. He fled. And there are his
Mm.
footprints. These are his. We should follow them.
Yes, I'll follow you.
I'll follow the footprints.
Grage is still on your back.
Fine, great story.
He's good. He's chilling.
No, I had to drop you on the floor before I melted into stone. Yeah,
Okay, Grage is flailing on the floor.
pick you up. But I'm following the footsteps.
Is he like pretending to be asleep, or he's actually still asleep?
As far as I can tell, he's just out cold.
Okay.
All right, so now what's the plan?
Following the footsteps.
Yeah, can we follow the footsteps? I mean, is it, or do they fade away?
You should have Bryn the Ranger track the footsteps. He's
Yeah.
probably way better at it.
Oh yeah.
We track these footsteps.
Track it.
Go ahead and roll a survival. With whatever your ranger bonuses would be, because you're tracking a humanoid.
That.
You only have to know one thing, Ryan. That's your own class.
I know.
I also don't remember. So.
Advantage on survival checks to track your favorite enemies. Good thing you mentioned it. I don't think I've ever used that in this whole campaign. So I've been tracking people. Okay, so advantage then. Survival. 19.
So you can tell that this Stonemelder, she has left. She basically is following to the stairway up to the monastery. And
Oh.
Across the bridge over here.
mhm. And between you and Ashbark, you can tell that it was a few hours ago.
Ah,
She booked it.
in the same circumstances.
Yeah, fair. That's a fair. We were pretty aggressive.
Your chance of being tied up and interrogated have increased exponentially.
She knows the meta.
So hours old, like, can we continue to track them through, like, as we continue upstairs?
Yep. You'll have
Okay.
to do another check when you get upstairs, but
Okay.
in theory you certainly can. So you guys, is that where you guys are heading now?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. I don't think there's anything else we need to look at.
Okay, so you guys head up the second set of stairs into a whole new set of forgotten tokens.
The walls.
Yeah. So, your leg muscles just absolutely ripping with stair power here. You guys have made it back to the surface. Into the
Okay,
subterranean
well-
level of the monastery.
Oh, we did it.
Where these footsteps seem
Are
to
there
lead?
any indications that the dwarves made it out? Like, do we see dwarven footprints that have ascended the stairs as well?
Dwarves are over here.
Yeah, they're down in the bottom right.
Oh, okay. Let's go grab
continue
them.
Here.
Tracking the footprints. Where did the footprints go?
Sorry, what did you say, Rick?
So this is where we came in originally, I think.
Yes, you guys came in through the slidey trap. So, anyone who'd like to continue tracking, I guess, can make a survival check.
I use my lifetime of living in a forest. And don't do it.
So here you can see that the tracks are being a bit more obscured by other footprints. So you can get a rough idea, but it's going to take a lot longer. So
Well, maybe we should go to the people we left behind.
Yes, that should be our priority. Taking everyone to safety now.
Actually, but I'm still curious where the footprints. When you say a lot longer, how much exactly? More than like a minute of
yeah,
keeping
so there's multiple footprints and tracks that are going through this part of the monastery, and
yeah.
you'll have to figure out which one is the woman's and where she went. You have to kind of go through some and eliminate others. You guys rolled fairly low, right? So it's going to take you guys a bit more time, say like a number of hours, basically, to be sure where she's going within these hallways, at least. So you guys might be able to pick up her tracks later on. Maybe it's another idea.
Can we do a rest here?
A rest? We're close to rescuing those people and getting out of here.
Yeah, we gotta rescue the dwarf.
This is another part where you guys didn't fully clear. We didn't clear any of the three
Oh,
levels,
that's a good
which is
point.
fine. But
There could be baddies.
stuff has changed in all three levels. Well, not all three levels. The bottom level they didn't have time to change, but in these top two levels, a few hours has passed, so it's not exactly as you guys left it.
Gotcha.
Up at this level, can we still feel like the tremors below are caving in the whole kit and caboodle?
Make a perception check. You don't feel any tremors up here.
Maybe we have a little more time here. We read the dwarves and finish exploring this zone. It doesn't look like too much left. Based on my map, of course.
Yeah. We can move cautiously, but yeah, I agree. Let's get to the dwarves.
Get to the dwarves. I'll follow you, Ashbark.
Hopefully they're traps. Except I pick up my pace because this is much quicker. Hello.
Okay, so you guys make your way through the twisting basement of the monastery, and you find Thar, the dwarven noble that you left here, and the crowd of humans that were taken here from Wallsdale. And they tell you that they hid in their cages while you were gone, and that a group of earth cultists and monks came by and took 4 of them, and they were overheard talking about making a run for it to the west.
The monks were like with 4 prisoners, or the prisoners were trying to escape.
No, the prisoners were taken by a group of monks and cultists, led by a woman named Yarsha. He says she was the others called her a Stonemelder.
Oh, maybe that was her?
That was her. By all these subtle hints, and you just really just have to tell us.
Yeah, maybe now it's even more worth it to spend hours trying to figure out her footprints. Where she went. We
Well,
need to track it.
let's free these guys and then
Yeah.
head to the
Let's
west.
free these guys and head west.
Oh, fair enough. Let's free these guys and head west, as the group proposed.
Okay, so how are you guys where are you guys going from here? Rudenthal and the humans start following you.
Well, let's see. There are a few ways out. I mean, we can go through that creepy crypt up this way, as far as we can remember. There's also the main, like, altar room. If there's anyone left in the temple, that might be a bit obvious.
So yeah, this looks like a back over the exit. Up a level. It gets out into the sort of garden area. We can get out to the garden through there.
You're talking like here? This
Yeah.
door that we went through before, and then we can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep. That could work. We have to hope that that crypt is not haunted again. But I always relish the chance to destroy more undead. So I don't care if we have to.
We don't have the wolves this time. Okay.
Let's try that.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I'm game.
Wow.
All right. So I'm gonna like start moving up there. I'm gonna check carefully and like try to sense undead before we go in. I poke my head in and
Roll a
do
perception
that
check?
thing.
Unless
Well, I
it's
was gonna use my
okay.
actual like power, such as it is.
Sure.
Where is it here? What is it called again? Divine Sense. That's it.
Secret power.
Sense undead and other stuff, but you know,
Mostly undead.
well, whichever it is.
When it behooves you.
You sense
Cool.
none of the above.
Ooh.
All right.
Do you have detect good and evil as well?
No.
No.
Actually, I probably do, but
I think it's like
probably
a paladin move.
yeah, but it may not be one of the ones that I've like prayed about recently. If that makes any sense.
True. True.
Yeah, it is one that I could do. All right. Well, the way seems clear to me. Hurry, this way. Freedom is close.
Follow Tharhun.
Freedom of servitude.
Yeah,
All
it's up
these-
these stairs, and then up these stairs there should be a door right here that can exit to the garden. Alright, should we just reach into the garden and make sure it's clear?
Reach into the garden.
Why not?
This is a door?
Yeah, well
Okay.
it looks like a door.
Yeah, let's take a look.
The garden
Look at all these
seems-
dwarven workers we have for the farm.
The garden
We
seems
immediately
empty.
repurpose them.
I think Bob's trying to tell us
Yeah,
that.
sorry, I did say the garden
clear.
is empty. Yeah.
Okay. Then I open this. I step by this door, or actually no, I'll look outside too and see if the way is clear out here. Make sure there's no like evil gargoyles standing out here.
Make a perception check.
All right. Where is it? Perception.
You certainly don't see any gargoyles. You don't see any other threats either.
Perfect. Okay. I wave everyone through.
Is it safe?
Watch out for snakes, though.
I don't see any problems out here.
Oh, you better believe we're watching out for snakes.
Brunhall thanks you very sincerely. Says you have a friend in Highwell.
Thought you were going back to work at our farm.
He wasn't aware that was
He
the
looks
deal.
a little confused.
Sorry, I thought it was implied.
I thought a life of servitude was implied for saving your life. We'll let them go.
Yeah.
Now can we short rest? Long rest? Or should we make it back to the like barren village?
I can
Um,
make us fly very fast. I can turn us into mist and zoom, sky, whatever, wherever.
Well, or we could just walk back with everyone. Well, actually, I don't know if they're going back to the village. They might not be, actually. The people probably are the humans.
The,
What's everybody's plan?
The villagers eagerly agree that they're going back to their homes. And Bruden Thayer and Rundorth both say that they'll be heading back to Highwell, but we'll probably head to Waldsdale first as well before making the journey.
Alright, well, we can either go with them, I think, or we can try and follow those tracks.
Oh, yeah. Do we see the tracks out here?
So anyone who wants to see if they can see the tracks, I'll need another perception check or survival check.
Or survival?
Yeah, perception or survival.
Ah, damn it.
Ah,
Don't worry, I got this.
Damn it. I have +8s to my roll.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Finally a good roll.
All right,
Take that.
so everyone is kind of confounded by this at first. It's the grounds here are well worn, lots of traffic, including your own, just from just a few hours ago. But Kelnozz is able to find a track that seems to lead to the west, somewhere in the monastery grounds.
Oh.
So
I will let everyone know about that. There's a track to the west.
well, we should follow it. How old does it look?
Do I know how old it looks?
what, do you have primeval awareness or
Sure.
something? You
No.
know things?
I can't tell how long it's been here for.
It's my ranger ability.
Yeah, it's another subtle hint, right?
Let's follow it.
To the west.
But does it look really old? What's the story there?
We don't know.
You will need, anyone who wants to take a look, now that you have found the track, you can make another survival check to determine that and also to start following it. Whew.
Yes,
I have
finally.
advantage and I've rolled
I
an 11
know.
and 2 12s. I had a good initial first roll.
Well, you are able to tell, Bryn, that it's a number of hours old, like probably four-ish hours old. Ashbark, you are fairly certain that you have a bead on it well enough that you can track this group
Oh,
pretty reliably.
Good news. This way. Let's track these tracks before we lose them completely. To the west.
to the west.
So yeah, I start tracking.
The dwarves and the people are say we're not going to be able to keep up with you as you track this group. What would you have us do?
Well, do you think you can safely make it back home? Or do they need our help?
Rundorth grips his warhammer and says, we should be fine. 'Tis only half a day's journey.
Do you have enough supplies to make that?
We have only what you see here.
How many of you are?
Quick head count.
Oh fuck. Too many of you.
They'll be fine. I think.
Well. if we agree to leave some of you behind, the others can fly through the sky to where they want to go. I can make it so happen. But I don't have enough power to make all of you fly.
They'd be pretty freaked out by that. I mean, I'm down for whatever, but
I'm afraid of ambushes. I'm afraid that somebody might try to hurt them.
well, you
Well,
heard
half a day's journey.
there's a
Surely
couple of
they know the terrain if it's within half a day of their village.
you got 2 able dwarves with them as well.
I would not travel like direct. Be stealthy in your approach. If it's only half a day's journey, try not to be obvious as you traverse where you're going, and be vigilant.
The dwarves frown and say, well, I think we'll make do here overnight and set off in the morning.
Wise plan.
Perhaps you'll return here after you deal with the renegade groups.
Won't you be gone by then?
I was hoping that perhaps you'd be back sooner.
Oh.
Oh yes. Well, we'll make post haste.
But if the tracks are 4 hours old, like, it's fairly old as tracks go.
Not very old. We can make haste. I don't feel safe leaving all these people behind, but I mean, like, we gotta follow the tracks. We're chasing somebody. Somebody who can do greater evil.
Yeah, let's I think they'll be okay.
Brul Denthar here, this noble dwarf, comes and talks to you after the humans have kind of funneled into the garden. He says, I didn't want to say this around the townsfolk. I know they're very upset because some of their friends and family have been taken, but perhaps, perhaps you could forget about them and escort us back to Wallsdale. I'm rather nervous. I could, perhaps reward you. How does 200 gold each sound?
Silence, Kelnozz.
Can I interject?
We can't. First of all, we already are on a quest. We cannot to follow these tracks.
Yeah.
So
This group is
unfortunately,
pathetic. They're scared.
I don't like that you just want to take your freedom.
You're threatening me? We should interrogate everyone.
I'm up, boys.
Uh,
No, I think okay, let's try to be reasonable before we get super violent. So
he's not.
you guys-
He has money. Like he has 200 gold for each of us on him right
that's
now.
insulting amount of money. Like we have so much money.
No, it is, but why not just take the money he has? Because we did save his life. It's a payment.
Yeah, but it's under the condition that we like peace out.
Oh no! He stays with everybody, but he just has money, and he's the only one who can reward us for the trouble we went through to rescue them all. But he will remain here because we have tracks to track leading to the west.
Well,
Are you guys just talking in front of him? Just so I'm...
I
No, no, no.
telepathically talk actually to
Table talk.
Kelnozz, yeah.
He says...
We're table
He
talking.
says out loud, he says, I don't want to spend the night here.
Well,
Take us home.
too bad.
He frowns and says, you do know I have quite a bit of influence in Highwell. It would
certain
serve
you
well
do.
to have a friend. It would not serve well at all to have a not friend.
I look at my friends and I kind of, you know, why are we chasing this woman? Are we simply going to tie her up and interrogate her? Is that the running plan? The classic interrogation?
Well, we don't know what kind of evil she's up to.
She's very important.
Yeah, and we have a personal relationship with her.
Yeah.
Ah,
we do?
well, I side with the dwarves. If these were elves, I would happily guide them back home. Except for that last time with the elves, when we didn't guide them back home, we just sent them on their way.
Yeah.
Never to return.
How about you guys start going now? It's only going to be half a day's journey, and you'll be there. What time of day it is? Before sunset?
We have one warhammer amongst the 12 of us. And these people have been in, well, we've been in jail cells for the last weeks. If the wolves don't get us, then those untrustworthy orcs that roam the mountains might.
We have no love for orcs, especially Grage.
Wait. I'm reading something.
Well,
I think-
hold on. So are we going to abandon this like possible goose chase into the woods for this woman? If we are we going to abandon the people, tell this guy, or we could split the party? That is an option. We could send like
We could always split the party.
we could send a couple of people to. Wait, why don't we open like a portal to Highwell? Or what's it called? Is it called Highwell?
The town that was attacked is Wallsdale.
Wallsdale. Wallsdale's the town that was attacked, but he wants to go home to his Highwell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we, walk him through a tree,
We
and
can't.
then... Oh, we can't?
This tree.
I did not prepare that spell.
Oh, okay.
I chose to prepare to make us mist.
Well, hold on. Let me see where this place is.
And I don't think Ashbark has been to Highwell either.
Oh, that true.
Oh, wait. I can't seem to open the... That's the regional map. Oh, this one. Okay. Highwell. Let's see here. Now, are we talking about splitting the... Oh, okay. That wasn't the one that got destroyed?
Wallsdale was the one that got destroyed.
Oh, that's the one that we were just at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so it's kind of far north. Where are we? We're kind of close. We're like south of that, right? Or southeast? Or southwest of that? I think is where we're at right now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so basically, we could send a couple people ahead with this guy. And the rest of us could go with the people and then get them through the terrifying wilderness, apparently.
I'd help get these dwarves through the wilderness.
I'd like to go on the wild goose chase,
Yeah,
please.
facing track. I'm
Sign me up.
solid bit on the track.
Well,
Ashbark
okay.
and I can do the wild goose chase.
Here's one thing I could do. If this dwarf will ride with me on the back of my horse, I can ride with him to Highwell. Give him the high horse, so to speak.
Inspiration.
Thank you.
Inspiration for sure.
Okay, so just to clarify, you guys are like half a day's journey out from Waldsdale, the town that was bombed by the soiled ones, right? Highwell is the capital of the northern province and is like by horse would be multiple days away.
Excellent plan. We execute.
So lame.
So you
But-
have two options here. There's a group of cultists who have left with 4 hostages, as far as you know, and that you have you have the trail that you could follow, and quite likely catch up to them with your magical means. And your other option is this dwarf wants you to take him and all the other humans back to Walsdale immediately. He is willing to pay for your oversight of the others and get him, most importantly him, and everyone else at home immediately.
Oversight of what others? We left dwarves in the caves?
No. They're with us now, but
The 4 hostages.
yeah.
Okay, well, there's hostages with those trail. Okay, well, I have to go rescue the hostages. Tharhun must adventure forth and rescue those in need. But if some people want to travel to the well, wait. What if we use our magical means to do that quickly? And we just leave like one person here to guard these guys, and then come back and travel to Highwell.
He's gonna be cranky, but he shouldn't argue against it, right? Because he just needs to be patient. Like, literally, we'll go do this tertiary quest, maybe quaternary quests, and then come back.
And we're saving your people.
Yeah.
The dwarf, if you say all this to him, says, "These aren't my people. I was just passing through Walsdale when I was abducted." Is this monastery even safe? What about my need? He starts grumbling. Getting
Well,
an
look.
impression.
We have to rescue those in need. I can provide you a horse if you want to make it out of here on your own.
He angrily frowns and says he'll stay with Rundorth and the others rather than risk his own life alone.
There we go.
All right then. No more dilly-dallying. Sun's going down, unless we want to have a nice long rest.
Then a little more dilly dally. I assume we want to like chase these guys down while we're hot on their trail.
Yeah,
course,
I
yes.
think you can't have a long rest while you're needing to be hot on the trail.
No rest.
Unfortunately.
No.
Man, we're gonna be so weak, but yeah, you're right.
Like, the hostages. Like,
All right.
Just convince this guy we've got to go save these people after an full 8-hour sleep.
We are legitimately tired, but there's more heroism to be done.
Such
So-
is the life of an adventurer.
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's roll out to the west, and we give them our assurances that we will return.
Well, unless we all die, then.
Well, it's possible. I think this garden is a pretty
Small chance.
safe location to like set up their little camp here.
Yeah, unless there's still cultists sitting around that come in and try to sacrifice them all or something. But you know.
Barricade the doors.
Do we have any like guardian animals we could leave behind with this group?
They will not last any longer than an hour. which I can do?
Maybe some kind of magical being.
Oh,
Go on.
maybe we could ask what's her name to guard them.
Oh yeah, the Tao.
Yeah.
I rub the small ruby. Rub, like a genie. Do, 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 do.
All right, a gust of wind picks up a small tornado of sand that forms into the Tao. And she says, that was a short rest.
I'm
You have
sorry to
need of me already.
sorry to wake you from your slumber. We need a favor.
Speak.
Could you stand watch over these people while we quickly perform a little side quest? Just keep them safe for a short moment.
I am to take custody of these.
Yes, keep them out of trouble.
She smiles and says, very well.
We think the area is safe, but some cultists could return. They are now your enemies now. Remember that.
She bows and says, yes, master. I believe our relationship will be very pleasing.
Can I do an insight check to see if I have a bad feeling?
Sure. Go ahead.
I feel like their souls are now belonging to the Tao. We'll save you by sacrificing you to this demon
Can I
that we've been carrying with us the whole time.
can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, you should say before, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we'll just take the... Here, let me just roll again, and we'll just pretend it was inspiration.
You have a bad feeling, but you're not really... You can't really read this now. She seems authentic enough for... Honestly.
They'll be fine.
Yikes.
What's her name again?
She says, my name is Prismatica.
Prisma.
Was that her name before?
I did not offer my name before, nor did you
Oh.
ask.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we're trusting you with the souls of all these people we just rescued. It's amazing.
I trust they'll be safe in your watch. We'll return in a short period of time. Thank you for your
Don't think
assistance.
She nods. Would you have me return them to their home?
Oh. Define home.
She says, where they belong, where they'll be safe.
No, you just keep them here, make sure that they're safe here, and protect them from any hostile creatures.
Very well. I will do
Surely
what is
such
necessary.
a simple task is below your great abilities, but we just need a favor.
She nods and says, you will have it.
Thank you. Alright guys, well I have a really bad feeling, but let's travel to the west, quickly.
To the west.
Hopefully they're all still alive when we return.
They might be in some shape or form.
Well...
So I keep survival tracking and
Yeah.
perceiving and just sniffing the ground.
So now,
Quickly.
I basically need one of you guys to decide who is going to be the main person tracking at this point.
I think I'm
Probably
very
Bryn
apt
or
on it.
Ashbark.
Yeah,
I
if we're
have-
tracking humanoids, like I get advantage. I haven't been rolling very well though, so there's that meta.
+8 bonus on both my perception and survival.
So someone can give Ashbark a advantage by essentially helping him. Uh, Obviously, there's no real point with doing that with Bryn.
Well,
So it's
why
up to you
don't I
guys.
help? Why don't I help Ashbark then, and teach him about tracking in the woods from my
Teach
bounty
him.
of knowledge?
I'm a druid,
I
good
am
sir.
teaching you about tracking in the woods the ranger way.
Ranger,
The
yes, the new
Ranger
technique.
way.
Thank you, Bryn. I will get all the positive advice from you as I track through this.
Okay, so
20.
if you're going to be the survival person there, Ashbark, then roll with advantage. Survival.
Ooh.
Oh, you rolled 20. So yeah, roll again.
21.
21. Okay, and you guys are just kind of following on foot.
Yes.
At what kind of pace? Fast, normal, or slow? Slow.
Risk.
Fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breakneck pace.
I have a somewhat bad feeling about leaving those guys, so.
All right, so I just need to pull up a whole bunch of stat blocks. So just take me a second here.
Uh-oh.
Just bear with me, guys. Here. Okay, so down here, I'd like you guys to get like a rough marching order with Ashbark and Bryn in the front, since you guys are the one leading the way.
Where are you guys?
Yeah, where's my meeple? I don't have a meeple.
Oh, we're up here.
Right
Here we
in
go.
the middle. Yeah, right in the middle. Right front and center. And which is
Can-
front? Over to the right here?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Where the front is going to be wherever you and Ashbark is. I'm just getting these guys kind of all organized for a second.
Get scaled the token size. Can I do it myself?
BRB 1 sec.
How many hours do you have? Oh, you just turned into an Earth Elemental, like, relatively
Yeah. Very
recently. Okay. And it lasts for, like,
6.
hours. Okay, 6 hours.
It's gonna last more and more and more, and then forever.
Never have to be human again. The true druid again. You just fully evolved to an earth elemental.
Oh yeah, and I can start very soon. I'll be able to start casting spells in my wild form. But anyway, I should be big. Can you scale me, Bo? Ooh,
Oh, wrong one.
thank you.
Okay. So you guys, at a very fast pace, start tracking these guys through the foothills, getting closer and closer to the mountains to the west. And after a couple hours, you see them. They're kind of camping. It's getting quite late at night. Not late at night, but late into the evening, with dusk approaching. And in the distance, you can see a campfire, and you can see their group. And as you continue on, they see you. Right, you guys are going pretty fast. Sorry, go
Can
ahead.
sneak up once we see them?
Okay, so you can make that choice there, yeah. It just mean you go slower.
But if they're camping, they're not moving at all.
Yeah. It might make the difference between Radosh keeping his Earth Elemental form, though.
Oh. Well, I won't make that decision.
What? I mean,
We gotta go either hog wild or stealthy. But if we go stealthy, you probably can't be an earth element.
It'll take another couple hours to get there stealthily.
We should hug wild.
Yeah, let's just go hog wild.
Is Ashbark still carrying me, or am I being dragged in like a
he's
wagon?
still-
Are you still unconscious?
No one's tried to really wake me up, so he's just.
We tried.
I tried to wake you up. I slapped that ass.
Oh, that wasn't the cure.
Someone mentioned the hot Dow.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned orcs not being trustworthy.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for one key word. Well, rather, I was waiting for a drink to be shoved in his mouth, but
Oh, I see.
That is actually very smart.
just never happened.
Cinderella over here.
It's my fairy tale, Kelnozz.
I respect that.
Still waiting.
You need obvious hints. Like, isn't this what your
I
character
gave
can do,
you that.
Ryan?
Well,
I don't
can we
know if
metagame and just
the
give him
favorite of
booze?
Infinite drinks.
I mean, I always carry some wine on me. Maybe it's only beer.
I do have a cask of infinite drink on me, typically.
Yeah, I'm gonna check through Grage's backpack real quick.
Rifle
See if-
through his belongings.
Yeah, rifle through his belongings. I'm gonna try to steal some of his gold while I'm rifling through, but my emphasis is on trying to find some sort of alcohol.
Is this unbeknownst to the rest of the party, or just from...
Oh yeah, I'm sleight of handing it for sure.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah,
make
because-
sleight of hand, and everyone has to make a perception.
Yes, here we go.
Checks, excuse me.
Perhaps some ale will wake him from his slumber. I'm rifling through his backpack. Oh, Bryn.
Yeah.
Busted.
Even though I'm carrying Grage on my back and I see Kelnozz starting to pull on his belongings, I kind of like turn the other side. I ignore him because
We'll allow it.
yeah, I allow it because I'm tired of carrying Grage on my back and looking at the tracks and chasing.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
I shake my head disapprovingly. There's no honor in theft.
I wink at Bryn. Do I find anything valuable? Or any gold I can... Well, okay, first things first. Is there any kegs of unlimited booze?
Most definitely is. Refills 3 times a day.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we got that one day. You weren't there, so I laid claim to
Yeah,
it.
you ninja'd that. I would have stolen it for sure.
Anyway, how much gold or platinum do I lose?
It's a valid question.
I don't know. I feel like this is between you and Kevin.
Well, I'm knocked out, so I really don't have much say in this.
How much money does he have?
I have 305 gold pieces and 100 platinum pieces.
305 gold and 100 platinum? Okay, I'm gonna take it all.
0.
Okay, so you guys are, besides robbing each other, gonna go gung ho, still going at a fast pace to catch up with these guys.
I need to drink the cask.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove the cask in his mouth. Grage, talk to me, buddy. You were unconscious for a long time and all your money spilled out on the ground.
Oh. Where are we? Last I remember I was gloriously defeating everyone in battle, ripping out their eyeballs and storing them in my backpack, which seems fairly light.
All of that definitely happened.
Oh, I see we're near some camp. Are we about to, what's the word? Justify them?
We're gonna go interrogate them because they have hostages and they were also running away from us, and that's usually not a good thing for anybody to be doing.
Yeah, that's true. That's hazardous.
Well, I'm a little bit drunk, I think, or I'm losing.
No, I
blood
think you're still
currently.
sober. You should drink a bit more.
I have 2 drinks left on my cask here. Drink. Alright, well, I'm good to go.
Grage, he lives.
Okay, so again, you guys are going full speed, correct?
The term was hog wild.
Hog wild. Okay, so as you guys continue on your approach, the group does see you, and so they break camp and are able to find a piece of terrain and making it quite clear when they can't outrun you, they turn and face you guys.
Do we see the hostages anywhere?
Yeah, make a perception check.
pretty drunk, so let's see here.
You've had 2 drinks, right?
Well, and I'm pretty sure I've lost a lot of blood.
But maybe
That's not too
maybe
much.
you can't see past my huge elemental figure. I'm going to
Are they
try.
that way or this way? There's a whole bunch of people over here.
So I've got you guys are in your rough marching order here, basically.
If this is the front, because
Yeah. So let's basically have it so we use most of this vertical space, I guess. So if this is going to be the front, then right, something like that. How close do you guys want to necessarily get? As for that perception Grage, there's a lot of people there. There are 12 monks. You can see mostly they're the big group. There's a couple other cultists in the area or in the group. Who the 4 hostages are don't immediately jump out to you.
You're saying that we can't fireball them because we might kill the hostages?
You better believe that's what I'm saying.
do we even have any more fireballs cast? Eikooc?
Say again?
More fireball.
Oh, we're running on empty.
I know. Okay.
So, if you guys get to within 60 feet, Yarsha, the Stonemelder, calls out and says, "That's far enough! Just leave us be, you maniacs!"
We finally caught up to you.
Release the prisoners.
Release the prisoners and you may have your life.
You maniac.
Got him.
Inspiration.
She scowls and says, "What are they to you?"
Who's talking? Which character?
The Stonemelder.
This one?
Yeah.
The life of any innocent is our concern. Praise be to Maraganor. I wink at Tharhun.
They're still kind of scattered out. We're not quite close enough to use the actual space here, so. But she says, and we have your word that you'll let us be on our way.
If you tell us where you're going,
She says, we're going to the Dwarven stronghold in the west.
may I ask why? What is the purpose of your visit?
Business or pleasure?
She looks visibly angry with you and says, "He just ransacked our monastery, killed our leaders. We're going to go begin life anew in the Dwarven city."
Not these people you're not.
Yes, give us our prisoners and you're free to go. You have our word.
Stonemelder looks and says, "Even I wouldn't trust the word of a drow."
We could have easily camped your body back when you were hiding in the rocks, but we let you go. That's a token of goodwill.
I was completely protected by Ogre Mock. What about
I-
you,
Kill the
Copper?
leader.
Pardon me, Terry?
I say we kill the leader and let the others decide what they want to do.
Thing is, we could do that. It's just we're kind of like weak.
I can.
I feel like it's a quick win. Grab the hostages, let these guys go. We can always kill them later if we want, but
Wait.
Maraganor?
Yeah,
Maraganor.
We can't.
Get the hostages back.
yeah.
We have to not allow these evildoers to escape either.
Ugh,
yeah, but one
Come
step at a
on,
time.
guys.
One step at a time.
Tharhun,
Let's get it
you're-
hostages.
don't we? Isn't the most important the lives of the innocents?
Go on. we can get the lives of the innocents by killing all these evil cultists.
God damn it! Your religious zealotry is causing unnecessary death again.
What if they give us all of their gold and possessions as well? That way they're harmless.
Hang on, while we're just like chatting about this, I call down my trusty steed.
10 minutes.
Oh, that's a battle steed.
If you
so
start casting the spell, you might trigger initiative.
yeah.
No one's gonna let you
Oh.
cast a spell for 10 minutes.
What, 10 minutes?
That's what the
What's
casting
this guy
time is.
doing
yeah.
over here? Oh, nothing.
Oh,
Nothing
shit.
wrong.
Yeah,
It's
casting
10
any
minutes.
spell might be a sign of aggression to these people.
Okay, well never mind. I didn't see that it's
It's
gonna take me
certainly
10 minutes to do this.
Starting a ritual, probably.
And just us charging into them very quickly is not a sign of aggression.
Well, we're not charging them yet. Well, I mean, like we ran to catch up to them, but we're not
Okay,
Like-
yeah. You're,
being aggressive
Per se.
per se, like attacking.
Wait, who are we talking to? It's this person? This is the Stonemelder?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yara,
Garsha.
Yarsha.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What's stopping me from teleporting over there and stabbing her, though?
Nothing
Like-
really.
Really just a bunch of empty air, like...
Well, no, she has a bunch of people.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, if Maraganor demands blood, then who am I to refuse?
I mean,
Let me remind you, these were the ones responsible for destroying the entire town.
oh, right.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, the vengeance must be had.
We did get a farm out of it, though.
Well, the farm is
That's
of
true.
consequence.
Benefit.
Very well. I think it's
Oh,
time to start casting
Ooh.
spells.
Didn't we chain up the workers to like a stone and leave them?
Yeah, they're plowing the fields.
Should really check on them when we get back.
Very questionable.
We'll have
What's
to
that
check
thing?
their efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is this thing here?
It is not a mounted creature, but it is. It's a cultist that you guys had fought. A type of cultist that you guys had fought down in the Soil Temple. The kind that usually would ride one of these bullets, but they don't seem to have any bullets. It's a slightly fancier cultist with a spear. Alright, are we rolling initiative?
Yes, we are.
Yes,
All
we
right.
are.
So if you guys are fine with this, let's just use the range that's on the map here, just to make things really simple. to you
Yeah,
guys.
we can move our tokens a little bit higher if we're that way. I don't know.
Maybe a little bit higher if it serves you guys. I mean, maybe not all of you want to be super close, but
Well, I would.
Oh, where's the initiative? There it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my initiative.
The 2 tanks! You're going along.
As per usual.
Oh, did it not respect? Oh, maybe I wasn't clicking on my dude. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we talking.
oh my gosh.
Maybe the tanks are not, but
That's where it counts.
All right, now that you guys have gotten a bit closer and these monks have spread out a bit more, you can see that there are 4 people who are in tattered clothes. They not in monk robes or cultist robes, and they seem fairly reliably to be the townsfolk who are taken.
Hmm. The innocents.
So hopefully everyone is rolled. And we saw...
Not me, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. See if you can beat Grage here. Not even close.
Oh, the units.
Nope.
Okay, you're up, Grage.
One sec.
Grage is well rested. He must get some sort of like buff.
So we can see who are the citizens.
The citizens are, here's an example, they're like women in black hoods token.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are,
And everyone else is evil.
that's right.
Okay. Really wish we had some health. Don't really want to charge 50 people here.
wait,
Be super heroic.
Yeah, and some of them are prisoners that aren't going to fight you. The vast
Or-
majority of them are prisoners.
Aren't 4? It's just 4 of them.
there are
That's correct.
6 enemies board.
You say 6 enemies?
Yeah,
I
is
feel like
that
if we
true?
go for the leader,
No.
though,
No, there's
Oh.
12 monks on the board.
Oh, these guys as well are.
yeah, I did the same thing as Radosh. I was looking at the 4 red guys and then the 2
Yeah.
special guys.
So the
as
Sacred
the-
Stone monks, those are the Dwarven monks that were, working on behalf of the Soiled Cult. It's mostly them who were not eradicated by your guys' trip down the hole, I guess. So they're being led by a couple cultists. So yeah, there's quite a
Yeah.
few people.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal. Pretty sure I haven't used this for a long time. What's equal to 3 times your monk level? What level are we? 11.
You're 11 monk and 1 ranger. No, sorry. 10 monk and 1 ranger, I believe.
Okay, so I can get 30 hit points.
Sounds right?
Sweet. And that is an action.
Whole body.
Okay, well. I'm not gonna charge in, but I'll move in a little bit. Protect Bims over here. And, I'm gonna ready defensive action.
Yeah,
Buff my defense.
you can't unless it's a bonus action. Can you do that?
Dodge action.
Dodge. Can you do that as a bonus? Excellent. Okay, perfect.
Okay, so
Alright.
I'll dodge it.
Grage sinks into a defensive stance here. Alright, Stonemelder says... Alright, so she is going to cast a spell. And I believe I don't need to worry about counter spells right now.
Nope.
So 20-foot cube is going to be affected here.
It can potentially get on here.
Yeah, just Alright, so hopefully you guys can see that gray square here. She casts a spell and the ground beneath you starts churning and huge rocks start erupting from the ground. I need everyone to make, in that square, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ugh. Oof.
You get +2.
12.
Oh no, fuck, sorry. I gotta re-roll this. I rolled it. Oh no, that's a saving. Let me just...
It looks good to me. Alright, and your thing is 10 feet, right, Tharhun? So Ashbark is just outside that.
Yep.
Okay, so Tharhun passes, Bryn passes, and Kelnozz and Ashbark do not pass. And so
3d12. Roll a big 3.
23 bludgeoning damage as these rocks pummel into you.
Oh boy.
And half? Or...
Half if you pass, yeah.
Oof.
And that space is now difficult terrain. Bryn.
Son of a bitch.
And Yasha is going to run over 5, 10, 15, 20. And cowardly try to grab this hostage. Kelnozz, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to cast the spell. Oh no. Is this legal footage? It's 5 feet per cube.
I think so. It is definitely 5 feet per cube. Yes, it is legal.
Okay, so I'm going to use first my movement just to step out of the difficult terrain.
Okay.
So I move at half distance. So 5, 10, 15. So that's my full 30. And then with a bonus action,
So
I'm going to cast...
It's only difficult terrain while you're in that square.
Okay, so that costs
Okay, so
me 10.
10 to get out.
Yeah, so that's 10, so 15, 20, 25. That's good enough. I just want to stay behind someone else here. I'm going to cast Healing Word as a bonus action. That's my last spell slot, level 1. Oh, why didn't it roll properly? Huh? Okay, well, it's not healing.
Coming out with a spell save.
Yeah, that's weird. What happened there? Okay, well, whatever. I'll fix the macro after. So I'm rolling a 1d4 plus my spell casting modifier, which is 9. So 12 total.
Okay.
I'm up to 24, so that was a bonus action. And now for my main action.
Mhm.
On her, Yara, right?
Yasha, yeah.
Yasha, I'm casting telekinesis.
Oof.
So she gets to do a strength saving throw. Otherwise, I can like pull her around, restrain her, so that we can all get advantage on attacks. And this is a concentration move. So strength check DC 17.
Oh,
Restrained. I'm gonna pull her 30 feet right in front of Grage.
And Grage is preparing an attack.
No, but Grage is dodging.
Ah, he's dodging. Okay.
Everything's going according to plan.
All right, so the Stonemelder Yasha is lifted off of her feet and dragged across the ground towards Grage.
How you doing?
Okay, Bryn, is that?
How you doing?
Right.
Let her up.
I nonchalantly walk out of here as if I'm completely unaffected. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And so we get advantage on attacks against her now?
Yeah, she's restrained.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I am taking
Light her up.
Sharpshooter shot for sure. I'll use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark. So I assume it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I casted Hunter's Mark. Interesting again. And I fire an arrow with advantage. 14. You know what? I am going to use my last luck point on re-rolling that. 17.
17 is a hit.
Alright. So we'll do 12 plus 4 plus 1. 17 damage. And then you know what's happening next.
Oh, you better believe.
All over again. Oh, plus 10 to that last one. Oh, so it was only a 12. That's probably a miss.
Oh, it was a
I
miss.
don't think it takes that damage. Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna do the same thing a second time. Just don't take that damage the first time. There we go. 24 this time.
Okay, 24 is certainly a hit.
Then we get a 7. 2, 4, and 10. So, what is that?
13.
11, 12, 13, plus 10, 23.
Oh, yes, 23. Okay. Alright. Well, she's quite hurt as your second arrow manages to find a gap in her splint armor.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Mr. Showstopper's up.
16.
16. Remember, you have it. Is this on her?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have advantage on this attack?
Advantage, eh? I'll take a 21.
A 21 hits.
25 damage.
Them cantrips, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
between the arrow and the firebolt, she's looking pretty ragged and bloody at this point.
Does she still have concentration on the
Restrain?
It's not
The earthquake?
It's
Yeah,
not,
she keeps it until she
yeah, it's not a
resists it on
concentration.
her turn, right?
No, it's just not a concentration spell.
Until the end of your next turn, the creature's... Oh, right, never mind.
Gotcha.
You want to
Wait.
ask for her unconditional surrender? It's like very bloodied, I believe.
She's in front of you.
It's now my turn.
I will yell, surrender or be destroyed.
Yes.
Kind of rigidly fighting back against his telekinesis. She says, all right, we surrender.
Ooh.
Stand down.
Drop your weapons and your gold sacks. And any magical items. And prepare to be frisked.
Aggressively.
Naked.
Is she released from telekinesis?
Let's
Like
keep
what?
her grappled and let's keep her restrained until the villagers... Like, we tell the villagers to approach us to move to safety.
And collect everyone's weapons.
Yeah.
And gold.
Then I'll release you from the spell.
And you have Kelnozz's word nothing terrible will happen to you.
Well, the guy with the spear throws his spear down. The cultists throw down 4 scimitars, and the rest of the monks are not armed.
Okay. And then do the villagers approach?
The monks look a little bit unsure, but the villagers do approach.
Okay.
And how much gold and platinum pieces did we collect? I seem to have lost all of mine.
Let's see. Let me think about this. So they've thrown all their weapons down, right? So what are you guys doing next?
Like,
I'll release her.
Release her.
Release her. She has to face justice.
She
Or at least
destroyed-
somebody has to face justice.
She killed innocent people. She unleashed destruction.
Well, yeah, but we can still deliver justice.
She throws down her rod, which you guys have seen before. It's like a black rod that looks pretty nasty, but hasn't had any magical properties yet. And she said, "We were negotiating our surrender when you fools attacked."
Fools.
What do you want from us?
we have this farm.
That's good, right. Hard labor. That's your sentence.
And soil. Soil as far as the eyes can see.
There will be a lot of soil.
We need to make up for the townspeople that were slaughtered and to get them back on their feet. So that will be your service.
You wish to make us slaves?
No. Just
That's a co-op.
paying back the debt.
And please. Not so.
We're something of cultists ourselves.
What?
We subscribe to our own cult.
What are you
Hard
talking
labor-
about, Bryn?
Hard labor cult.
We have
Oh.
no interest in helping you with this farm. If we have our liberty, then we will be on our way to the west. And if you mean to slaughter us, then clearly we cannot stop you.
Yes.
Well, we could take one as a we could take their leader as a prisoner to account for the crimes. Oh.
Yeah. We can't simply let evil people go just because they surrendered and we forget about the atrocity committed. Atrocity.
We gave them an option to reform, and they've clearly declined the peaceful option.
And also they didn't give us enough gold.
How much gold did we get? I don't think that was fully delved out.
Nope. They threw down their weapons, and then you guys started talking.
They're playing.
If we go ahead with the slaughter, do we have to actually play it out, or do we just assume it's just horrific?
Oh, we're absolutely playing it out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I quietly collect all of the weapons from the ground so no one can pick them up.
and maybe we should also walk next to them with a hat turned upside down to kind of like collect their gold and jewel. Like a donation.
I say we tie up their leader and take them back to sea to face justice in the town, and perhaps the others will take this as, warning never to join evil cult anymore.
Let's tie her up and interrogate her.
That's legit.
There you
Tie
go.
her up and bring her back to town.
The rest of you will go free, but note what happens to those who serve false gods and do evil and destruction upon the land, and so on.
You gain 57 gold pieces from all of them. And the mostly Dwarven monks and the few remaining cultists say that they're loyal to Yarsha, and if she's to face trial, they will go with her.
Very
Oh.
well.
All right.
Labor for it.
One way or another. All right. Well, let's head back to the temple, and then we gotta make sure this whole crowd makes it back to.
Wait, I
Yeah,
said are
let's
they
make sure
coming
everything.
with us?
Oh, go ahead.
I zoned out. Are they coming with us?
Yeah, we'll bring them back to the town, but we need to make it back.
Or that we rescue, not all the riffraff.
Oh, what are we doing with the riffraff?
No, the riffraff says that they're gonna follow this cultist leader because they're
Yeah.
loyal to her.
We can bring them all to justice.
Yeah. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to bring them to justice. They're going to stand trial. We will find all of them guilty and sentence them to slave on a farm for us forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of
Fair
like
enough.
prisoner work.
Okay.
I prefer indentured servitude, but yeah.
Well, we could also let the villagers decide their fate too. I mean, they were the ones that got slaughtered.
That's true.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Do we have a Colosseum?
We could still carry out the actions for them, but anyway, let's get this going.
Okay.
So you guys have undoubtedly reached the end of your energy here, having gone through 3 dungeons and chased these guys across the foothills all in a matter of a day. Any further travel and you guys will be getting exhaustion levels.
Do we travel back to the temple at least, or do we have to
No.
set up camp
you
here?
can, yeah, you can, but you'll be have to look
I
at
think
the
I think it's worth taking it one hit of exhaustion, because
Really?
I got a bad feeling about that. Dow.
Kelnozz, how about we just kill most of them and rest here until tomorrow? And like enslaving tying up the rest.
The issue is I'm worried about the people we left at the temple.
So what happens is for every hour you guys travel, you're gonna roll Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Not very high DCs, but it gets a bit more. And then if you fail, you get exhaustion levels.
How many hours a walk is it back to the temple?
At a fast pace, it would be like 4.
I say we start moving at a fast pace and see how the exhaustions stack up.
Now, what if we have the people carry us? Like 3 people per one of us, and then the people we saved can just walk.
I don't know if I trust these cultists that much. I mean, it's a little creepy that they'd be willing to follow this leader instead of have their freedom.
I mean, we can just not let them follow.
Well, I mean,
You can make an insight check, Tharhun, on these
Okay.
on this group.
I'll incite away. Clearly my strong suit. Oh, actually not bad.
They seem like they're pretty confident and pretty cocky about this idea of following you back and with their leader. You don't get the impression that
You're gonna like
it's
assassinate us.
purely out of loyalty, or at least not out of the loyalty to see her, to go to her trial and support her from the stands.
Oh, well.
We're going to reveal our location.
What? Well, I don't know. They know our location. But I don't know, this situation's getting untenable. I'm not sure we can take these Constitution saving throws while we've got this throng of shifty guys around here.
So these are the monks coming to you guys and pouring out their money, what little they have here.
Hell yeah. Okay, yeah.
They were camped here. Is this like a very defensible location? Like they chose it for a reason.
It serves. It's not. I mean, yes, it would serve as a good campsite.
Okay, well we could tie them up and then just have one person stand watch, camp to rest, and then head back to the temple. Oh wait, because you said there's gonna be trouble. You want to get back there ASAP.
We're leaving people. Yeah, we have to either take exhaustion or kill him.
So it was, you left it at the garden, right? We left them at the garden,
Right.
Yeah.
filled with trees.
Oh, can we do it? Well, he doesn't have the tree thing.
Ashbark, you don't have a tree thing?
I don't have it prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should always have it prepared. My useless.
Or how do people feel about taking 4 Constitution saving throws?
Well, we can do like a couple at a time, right? Or do we do them all at once?
No, you can see how it goes.
I'm okay making this long. Probably won't be an elemental for that journey. I'm assuming.
Yes, I think that's a fair assumption.
I say we start rolling some exhaustions. Like
When does it
we
get
can,
really bad? Is it bad when it gets to 2?
it's like 3, I think.
3?
So and also if
Okay.
they all attack us at the same time, we might be having some problems.
And the DC is actually, it's in the player's handbook. It's not a secret. So the DC is 10 plus 1 for each hour past 8 hours. So it's a pretty low DC, relatively low.
Well, yeah, like 50-50 sort of. So there's a pretty good chance somebody will fail it, and then, getting to 4 might be a bit tricky. You'd have to like be able to take a couple fails to make it possible.
Yeah.
Which I guess you can, right? Like you can take 1 or 2. Let's see this table of
pain.
failure.
All right, look, we're getting close to 12, so let's make a decision. Are you guys going to force a march, or?
Yeah, I think we should keep moving.
I don't know. It gets pretty bad pretty fast. Like level 1 is disadvantage on ability checks, so making the further Constitution saving throws even worse. 2 is speed halved,
Oof.
and then 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. So it's kind of like.
Okay. Well, then let's do a rest then.
Okay, can we split up?
No. We'll just do a rest. We'll do a rest.
Time for a rest.
And this gives you an idea to see how evil this Dao potentially is before we
true. It's
invite
like
it into our town.
It's a test of.
Taking a break. Okay, how about but then this involves splitting up again.
Yeah, let's do a rest.
Yeah, there's nothing to do for this situation.
And how are you guys going to handle your new party members?
Tie them all up and make sure at least one elf is always keeping watch, right?
True.
Make procedures.
I would like to work them to exhaustion, enforcing our camp defenses until they are too exhausted and fall asleep. Then we tie them up. Plus 3 to defense.
Oh, I hope you have time for that. I think we need
We'll
to make
fast
this
forward
rest.
anyway.
Okay,
If they're tied up, they'll be fine. Like they're not going to go anywhere.
Dig
They're
a
not
very
tied up
deep.
yet, just to be clear.
I can make a deep pit for them, or make a barracks. I can just put
Make
them.
a barrack.
I can move earth as I please, up to like I don't know, like million feet.
Oh, okay. So like a
Or-
big hole in the ground
Yeah,
for them
dig a
to sit in.
hole or lift them up very high pillar, like basically 40-foot square, and I can keep doing it for 2 hours. So I can
Okay.
just create mountain. Or
Sweet.
so I mean I can dig them a hole. We can put them all inside of the hole, and then we'll figure out tomorrow how to dig them out.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Well, somebody is keeping.
I like it.
I find that idea very annoying. So
Fair enough.
And we'll also use some of our saved people as extra lookouts.
Yeah. I mean, I do have that spell. It's a level 6 spell, so it needs to be amazing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. If that's an option.
I have it memorized. If I don't use it now, I never can. So pretty much this thing is used for taking down towers. I just dig a hole under the tower and the tower collapses.
Oh.
That's cool.
It's explicitly so.
Man. You're full of surprises.
yeah, druids are really crazy.
This is up to 2 hours, though.
Up to 2 hours, and every 10 minutes you can dig a trench of 20 feet.
And for 20 by 40.
Reshaped.
If the way you shape the terrain will make a structure unstable, it might collapse.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
So I was waiting
Yeah.
for next time we were next to a tower, I would just dig under the tower. In its concentration, I can be an elemental, being inside of the earth, digging under the earth until the tower collapses. Digging for 2 hours.
We speed warfare power. Well,
So yeah, this is an option. I have a 1 level 6 spell slot to use, and if
Yeah,
we're
dude, we're about to rest anyway.
yeah,
might as well make us a cool fort for our rest.
Yeah, some extra defenses too. I like it. Maybe put Bryn up in a tower.
Oh.
he's not allowed to.
So sorry, are you making a hole?
And what a hole.
Yes, I will make a hole, but with one entrance and exit, like a slope, a ramp, where everybody's going to get in the hole. And on the top of that deep hole, next to this ramp, like we're going to have lookouts who are going to start shouting if somebody tries something fishy.
Okay, sorry, I'm
And
just trying to think about this in context of the monks. You're making a hole for yourself?
No, I'm making a 40 by 40 foot.
Yeah. Hole with a ramp down it. So it's,
Yeah.
and these guys are gonna walk down the ramp.
The
Exactly.
ramp
And then-
disappears.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I can do that, but okay,
Yeah,
fair
why
enough.
not?
I mean, how are we gonna get them out?
Use it again and make a ramp.
I can't. I don't want to spend a lot. 6
Radish, we'll figure out how to get them out later.
Okay.
You guys do have ropes.
And we have rooms.
We have rooms. Yes. Okay. Let's do that.
Okay,
They
so
walk down the ramp. I remove the ramp.
you make the hole with the ramp. They don't like the idea of going down this ramp. So
We push them down.
make okay, well, make intimidation checks first.
Before it gets physical.
Oh.
Oh man, the problems we get ourselves into.
I like the second one.
Intimidation.
I can persuade them, maybe.
Oh, I'm better at intimidating.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
Tharhun
gonna
is
try
pretty
the
good.
intimidation.
Alright, so between Tharhun and Grage, some of the monks start going down the hole.
Not Garsha, because she can just move through Earth down easily. So
Oh
we should
yeah,
be tied up.
good thinking.
Close.
Right
Yeah,
here,
I'm not the only person who can do that.
I'll put my dimensional shackles on her.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Good call.
Where's that? I don't see that.
Okay. Well, you know, between Grage and Tharhun, you guys do manage to intimidate these guys into going into the hole. And you guys are going to take a long rest?
Yep.
At long last.
Long last, a long rest.
And I think I heard that you're going to... Who's keeping watch?
I only have to take half a rest, so. I would
Yes,
watch.
I can take one of the watches as well. We can split it in half.
And some of our people that we freed are going to help it with the watch as well for extra eyes.
Make a persuasion check.
For them to help?
Yeah.
Sure. If they don't, they're going in the hole. How about that? Persuasion.
How about that?
It's fairly persuasive. Look at that hole. You could be in the hole or out of the hole.
A nice looking hole.
I prefer going in and out.
Do you have a different modifier for intimidation? Or is it also plus
There's
one?
there's a 1 beside it.
Yes, it's the same one. Yeah, they don't really like the idea of staying watch. They're pretty traumatized at this point. So you can put them in the hole, I guess, if you want. They don't like that idea either.
No, they don't have to go in the hole. Fuckers.
Okay, so who is keeping watch?
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take the second then.
I'll do a half watch with assistance on the first watch because I don't need much of a rest. extra eyes on these bastards.
Yeah, true. Better to play it safe.
Okay, well, we will do the long rest and anything that may or may not happen during the long rest next week.